Happy Friday, Year 1. I hope you are okay and have had fun doing your maths this week. You have done such a super job. I am so proud of you. Our last job for maths today, we are still looking at subtraction like we have been for the whole week, but we are still crossing 10. This is part 2, but we're going to look at it in a slightly different way. Now, today, there are some more wordy questions, okay? So there are some word problems, and it's worded in a bit of a strange way. And it says how many more, and it's like we're comparing the numbers today, but to find out how many more we've got, we need to take away, don't we? Because that's the answer, and we're going to be doing it that way, and we're going to be using a part-whole model, okay? You can still use any of the methods that you've used this week, whichever you find easier, but we're just going to then put the numbers into a part-whole model, okay? So I'm going to do mine today using cubes because they're a bit smaller and I find it easier. But you can use whatever you want at home to work it out. You can do it in numbers, you can do it in objects, you can do it in drawings. That is completely up to you. I will show you all 3 ways, but don't stress, okay? Because it's exactly the same as how we've been doing it before. We're just going to write it down slightly differently, okay? So let's have a look. Our LO here says subtraction, crossing 10, part 2. And some of the different ways that you might hear take away today is how many more, subtract, take away, and compare. And we're going to be looking at part-whole models. So let's get started. Okay then, so the first one that I'm going to do, I'm going to use cubes. Now here I've got my part-whole model, and I know my whole and I know a part, but I need to take it away to find the other part. And my number sentence is 14 take away 5. So again, just like before, I've got to make sure that I've got 14 cubes. So let me just check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And now I need to make sure that I can take away 5. So I know that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I've got, let's see if we can do that with one hand. Perfect. 1 there. So I've got 5 there. So I've done 14 take away 5. How many cubes have I now got here? Let's count. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that in my other part, I would have 9. So 14 take away 5 equals 9. Let me pop those either side so you can see that my 2 parts, my 5 and my 9, equal 14. Okay, let's have a go at another one. Okay, so here my number sentence is 17 take away 8 equals. So I know that my whole is 17 and that one of my parts is 8, and I've got to find out my other part. So I'm going to do this one using a 10 frame. So I've got 17 on my 10 frame. Let's count them. I know that I've got a full 10 here. So I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Perfect. And I've got to take away 8. So I know, how many have I got here? I've got 7 here, haven't I? So I'm going to tip those all off. And then I've got 1 more to take away. How many have I got left? Let's count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that my other part is going to be 9, and that 17 take away 8 is 9. Okay, so it's just another way of writing it down. Let's have a go then at just doing it with our numbers, and we can just count. Okay, so I've got my part-whole model and I've got my number sentence, and my number sentence is 11 take away 3. Now, just to count back, we can do this quite easily. So we can do it on our fingers. So if I start on 11, I'm going to say 11, 10, 9, 8. 11, 10, 9, 8. That must be my answer. So that's got to be the other part. So I've got one part, which is 3. My other part, which is 8. So my answer must be 11 take away 3 equals 8. Now we know that a way to check this is to add these together, just to make sure that we've got the same whole number. So 3 add 8. We start with 8, we go 9, 10, 11. Perfect! We've got our part-whole model. Right, I would like you to watch the White Rose video and then have a go at the sheets. If you struggle with anything, please don't worry, get in contact with your teacher or with me, that's absolutely fine, and we can work it through with you, okay? Bye.